Am I live? Am I live? Am I live? What's up, fam? What's up, Jason? What's up, Shanna? How y'all Memorial Day weekend going? How y'all doing? Yeah, how y'all doing, man? You having a boring Memorial Day weekend or exciting one, barbecuing or whatever? It's pouring down rain, and the rain just came down. I'm sitting here. I forgot to bring my drink up. I'm thirsty as hell. Yeah, how y'all doing? So got two people in here. You got Shannon, Jason. Yeah, you're not doing nothing. Now you doing shit. It's cold out there. What the fuck? Summer don't hit yet? Yeah, summer don't hit yet. Let a couple more people roll up in here. If not, I'll just keep popping. Sitting here watching Instagram. I'm getting a little bit better. I'm feeling a little bit better. You know what I mean? Trying to find some bread. Trying to find some bread out here. Niggas fucking my bread up at work. My bread and my vacation time. Being sitting up here out of fucking 54 degrees. Damn. That was here last week though. I ain't gonna cap. Last week it was freezing. You know what I mean? We had like 4 days last week. It was in the 40s. Yeah, it's about the same here. Yeah, I need to get the hell out of the house a little bit. I was supposed to be in DC, but I ain't have the energy. I ain't have the energy, and plus my fucking leg started hurting. You know what I mean? My leg started hurting bad, man. So I was like, later for that, I ain't going nowhere. Stay my ass right in the house. Yeah, my cousin having a little event, little cookout or whatever. And supposed to I drove out to Maryland, DC, Maryland area. I ain't go nowhere. I ain't go nowhere. I went to we had our town, our town had a festival. Took Zadie out there. And that's about it. We walked up there and walked back. You know what I mean? She's such a big girl. She almost tall as Cassian. Yeah, but yeah, just sitting here trying to relax and just thinking about everyday current events and shit. The world, you know, I seen like dealing in the firearms community. I met a lot of preppers and stuff like Jason, and you know, what I mean, and I was one of those people who's like, yo, I understand that this shit is changing, but I don't think, I was that cat who didn't think that. I thought it had a couple more years on it. I thought this shit, I thought the United States of America had a couple of more years on it. Generally, I thought we was looking at least like 20 fucking 40. I was looking at like, yeah, maybe 2040 will be, set up for 2040. That's when when shit might fall apart. But recent events, the first being that January 6th event that everybody knows about, spelled it out that shit is real in the battlefield. Shit is real out here. And it may not be to 2040. I think that whole January 6th thing sped that shit up. Now, the thing about how much it sped it up, how much it sped, January 6th sped up how much January 6th sped up this shit went from my original expectation was like 2040. That's when the shit would start. Economic collapse, motherfucking the roosters coming home to croak, and basically the fall of America. You know what I mean? I thought it was 2040. January 6th happened. I was like, yo, maybe sooner than that. So maybe 2030. You know what I mean? But now there's a lot of sitting in this house, you know what I mean, being all jacked up. I'm getting better though. You know what I mean? I'm just still having like a lot of problems with swelling. You know, I'm getting better though. But just sitting up in the crib all day, you know, I'm on crazy YouTube and Instagram and reading the news. Yo, I'm a damn encyclopedia, bro. Telling you, mega reading. I've been reading everything from the Bible, you know what I mean, philosophy, government. I mean, crazy, you know, doing lots and lots of reading, lots of news, you know, lots of social. It ain't really been any of the interested in gun things going on, you know what I mean? But anything interesting. But we talking about guns and ballistics and kit, you know what I mean? Tactical turkeys just dropped, you know what I mean? Go get you some night vision for a good price, man. Get in the game. This shit is real. Uh get you some night vision, get your kit up, get your comms up. You know what I mean? There's a lot of products that I've been seeing on thing because that January 6th thing sped it up, but that was just like one of the things. One of the things that happened before January 6th that even got me here on this forum and meeting all you dope people in the firearms community was uh, the George Floyd riots. Now, if any of you know my story about how I got into firearms, was from the George Floyd riots. I'm driving my ass home from DC, and I live in a relatively suburban community, and I'm just driving down the highway. It's not really a highway; it's just like uh, a road that they took all the red lights off and put exit loops in it. So while I'm driving, some fool in a pickup truck with a big ass American flag and "Make America Great Again" drives past me, slows down. I'm driving. Little kid, you know what I mean, hangs out the window and points a pistol at me, you know, and I really didn't know how to respond to that. I was like, hold up. So I slowed the car down slow enough so that the vehicle behind me could go around, could go around me. Yeah, could go around me. And that's what happened. And then I just got off the exit. So I came home and I had a conversation with my wife, and it's like, yo, do you believe this dude hung out the window with his damn "Make America Great Again" flag, a flag hung out the window and pointed a pistol at me? At the time, you didn't have no firearms, right? So I take it, we get in the car and we take Zadie to 7-Eleven just down the block, whatever. And everybody walking around with firearms. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't get, remember at the time we didn't have a single firearm in the house. You know what I mean? And I was like, what the hell? That same day we went out to, you know, make some purchases. You know what I mean? I did some video of my first rifle and my first pistol. It's on Trinity Arms channel, and it's also on Two Alpha Life channel. But that was my first, and it's more content to come other than these lives. We're gonna put some content together. Anyway, I got into firearms with that. Then it was the January 6th. It was just like America just was so polarized, and we hate immigrants, and this is my country. And like Jova said, what kind of America is this? that shit was real. You know what I mean? It might have been different everywhere. You know what I mean? And fuck Black Lives Matter. Like every black guy is a part of Black Lives Matter. What the fuck kind of shit is this? You know what I mean? They just like put everybody into these boxes and classify it without even knowing them or having a particular conversation with them. You know what I mean? You was either on this side or you was on that side. You on this side, you down with us or you not. You know what I mean? That's just petty shit. Get down to January 6th, you know what I mean? One motherfucker lose the election, however way it comes and goes. The next motherfucker don't win, wins the election. You know what I mean? Shit got nifty out there. You know what I mean? We were like 6 feet away from these people getting into the official ballot boxes. If those boxes would have got contaminated or touched, this shit would have been over then. Fast forward, right? Look at the rest of the world. You know what I mean? Russia invades Ukraine. You know what I mean? Ukraine wants to join NATO, and America doesn't feel like, or NATO doesn't feel like Ukraine is ready to join NATO because of past corruption issues. You know, whether it was with the current president of the United States or whatever they was doing on the Ukraine. Like, what's so big about joining this NATO shit, right? Whole bunch of other European countries joined NATO. Fine and dandy, right? A little bit prior to that, we pull out of our troops in Afghanistan. You know what I mean? Russia invades our iconic thing. Russia invades Ukraine, right? We pull troops out of Afghanistan, almost completely get out of Afghanistan, except for those special type dudes. Leave all the equipment there, and everybody's like, we left all this equipment there. We left all this equipment there. You know what I mean? One, we had to leave the equipment there because it's too expensive to transport all that shit back. That shit acquired over 20 years, damn near, getting over there. And it's harder to bring that shit back than to bring it over. It costs too much, and it's already hyperinflation. Two, you need to leave the Taliban shit over there to get their shit under control. And if Putin decide he gonna invade Afghanistan to get revenge from the 1980s, they ready to go. You know what I mean? Because what used to be your friend is now your enemy, and now they ain't your enemy no more. Who is your friend? Boom. So Afghanistan is straight for a little while, so we ain't got to worry about Putin invading them. Boom. We could easily send troops over there to Ukraine to help them. But what happened is America doesn't have the stomach for war. We've been fighting the war for 20 years. America don't have the stomach for that no more. So I'm getting into geopolitics right now, but this is just the way I'm segue into the rest of the live, and I'm gonna try to be on here for the full 2 hours a day. So we ain't sending no troops over there. We got voluntary civilians, everybody from all over the world join a Ukrainian foreign legion, or whatever the fuck it's called, right? Congress is still polarized as fuck. You got the right versus the left, and we ain't giving them money, or fuck Ukraine, this and this. Okay, fuck it. We giving Ukraine some old World War II type thing, and we're gonna do a lend-lease program. We're gonna lend you these weapon systems, and you fight your own war. We just gonna lend them, and we're gonna supplement it in some kind of foreign funding while we wait for funding. The funding didn't get approved because one side felt like the other side was supporting Ukraine too much or spending too much money on that. And when people, however the fuck it is, who knows what's going on? It's polarization, right? So sitting there talking about Ukraine waiting for money, and they just bombarding because they are untrained military. They just shooting missiles and blowing ammunition because they wasn't ready for what was going on. While they run out of money, waiting, they still trying to fight Putin off, the Russians off, right? This is just me summarizing. They trying to fight the Russians off. In the meanwhile, they ain't got no money. So some of the shit they had, like these daggone Patriot missile systems, they needed money to buy more shit from other countries. They end up selling. I read in the newspaper, man, these motherfucking Ukrainians end up selling Patriot missile systems to fucking China, so China could have a full set to build their. They already had, like, they done stole so much shit and imitated, but they didn't have the actual thing in their hands so they could replicate. Now they got that. Russia probably got the shit too. Who the fuck? Yo, shit is wild. Other day, Putin and China dude hanging out, full red carpet event. That's just Ukraine. Hit Israel. Boom. Last year, fucking Hamas invaded Israel. You know what I mean? Earlier this year, or whatever, however the case may be, October or whatever case. Yo, that shit looked like a Hollywood movie production when Hamas supposed to came in. And I'm still asking myself, who the fuck is Hamas? You know what I mean? I'm like, who the hell is Hamas, man? That shit looked like somebody who was under an indictment made, you know, that Wag the Dog movie or whatever, the Wag the Dog's Tail or whatever the hell the movie's called. That shit like an inside job, because they went in and they just looked like they was just leveling apartment buildings and hospitals and shit. They ain't give a fuck about, oh, Hamas is how the, it seemed like more like a police action. It should have been a police action where we're going door to door hunting, looking for, you know, people or stashes, but they just leveled the whole daggone building, full of genocide out there, right? Oh, we can support, we're going to support them, and we're not supporting them. Now these guys is out here doing war crimes and all this shit. Rewind some more. I'm back. Damn, man. Yo, the internet be going in and out when it thunderstorms sometimes. But yo, yeah, but like I was saying though, so we're gonna rewind back to where I was at, man. I was down for like 10 minutes. So all that shit happening in Ukraine, all that shit happening in Israel, China getting motherfucking Patriot missiles. Now we're gonna shift over to the next continent, right? There's some countries in Africa that just felt that, after World War II, colonial powers came back in after Germany kicked them out. Colonial powers came back in. One of those countries is France. France came in. They keep all the. France says, France gets to keep all the mineral deposits with the exception of 5%, and the rest we'll give you a loan on, and y'all pay us back. But we keep 95% of all the minerals that come out of these continents. So we got uranium, copper, gold, platinum, cobalt, lithium. All this shit comes out. France keeps 90% of it. You know what I mean? Moves it out. France keeps 90% of it. France drew all of these borders. So it landlocked all of these countries for one. So they kept these countries. France seemed to have kept these countries in perpetual civil war with perpetual corruption. 2 years ago, it was 3 of these countries said we ain't having it no more and kicked France out. Kicking it in. I think the United States is pulling out of Mali right now, right? So France used to get 90% cut. Now they get 0% cut. What's going to happen to the French economy and the euro? You know what I mean? France don't have now they beefing up their military with nuclear weapons and shit because nobody in France, because they so liberal and honky-dory in France that they don't believe in war no more, but they believe in exploiting people for 90% of their resources. You know what I mean? So what's happening in reality? France trying to supply Ukraine to keep the Russians off their back, and France's old income source is not there no more. France is basically doesn't have any money coming in no more because they ain't, their extortion game that they've been running for 200 years ain't working no more. So what the fuck they supposed to do? Euro's crashing. United States been at war for 20 years. We just went over to Afghanistan, Iraq, and all of this shit. We ain't got the stomach for foreign wars no more. I think, the former president says, like, endless foreign wars. America tired of this shit, right? Mexico, South America, same shit. What happened with the thing that's so serious in Africa, there was only 3 African countries that said they wasn't having it anymore. But since these African countries didn't have repercussion, a lot of the other countries, Zimbabwe yesterday, regardless, a bunch of them, they feel like they looking at their contract for their mineral deposits and they was like, oh, we getting 10-15% of our shit, and they closing these contracts. So that's going to close off a lot of the damn entire European Union bread and butter revenue source. So the only thing, and then they already blew up the pipeline for the oil that they was getting out of Russia because the embargoes they put on Russia, and the pipeline blew up. So they was relying on the United States and Africa for all of their energy needs outside of nuclear. The United States has to supply all of them. The United States doesn't have, and they can print up all the paper money they want and cause inflation to go up, but it has the resources are finite. We have a lot here, we have enough here, you know what I mean? But we don't have enough to feed the fucking world. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have enough to feed ourselves and them too. So the politicians now have to make a fucking choice. They're going to maintain the status quo, or they're going to create a new program. There's so much infighting in our current government system that they can't come over up with a fucking agreement for sliced cheese. So that means by the time they figure out they figure out what they're going to do, it's already going to be too late. So back to the thing. I think this shit got 2 years. And what I noticed the pattern was, after even watching that movie, was historically, when you in a war zone and shit fall apart in the country, because it's going to be a gradual thing. Complete rule of law. Shit hit the fan, right? Does your ethnicity make a difference? Because I know back in the 90s and shit, a couple of times I've been to a lot of hot spots in the world. I've been Haiti back in the 90s. Bosnia, Herzegovina, Kosovo back in the days. Liberia back in the days. This 90s, little young Armel out there. One of the things that I've seen happen in all of those hot spots, whether it was Liberia, Haiti, not so much Haiti, but Bosnia, Herzegovina, Serbia, was something that they call ethnic fucking cleansing. And it was ironic that a lot of these people in the former Yugoslavia, a lot of them people 50 years, next door neighbors, know their kids, know their school, go, their friends, go drinking together, whatever. But when the government fell apart, he's like, yo, homeboy, I know you my man and everything, but me and my people, we Serbian and you a Croat. Get on for you get spit the fuck on. You got to go over there. You got wherever your people at, you got to go. These people chose sides, bro. You know what I mean? And the ones that wasn't on their side, they wiped out. So I want to know what a few of you guys got in mind and think about that. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry for the stupid inconvenience of my internet blacking out, but it's a little thunderstorm passing through, and it's a suburb, but it's a lot of country here. You know what I mean? We don't got like up to date infrastructure and shit. This is small town USA. But yeah, I dropped the link. Anybody feel free to come in. What's up? You know what I mean? I'll show y'all my scars, man. Show y'all my every bit of sexiness. My wife told me I need to go on OnlyFans and say chicks like niggas with scars. So I was thinking about going on that. But yo, put in your 2 cents. How do y'all think it'll be? You think it'll be some ethnic cleansing process going on here, or people just go, you know what I mean? How much does your ethnicity matter in a shift situation? Another thing that I noticed, man, and we could talk about this shit all day, right? I see the brothers and the sisters out there doing their little firearm training, and doing the pew training. They are going, their training seems to be mostly on a defensive posture, self-defense, home protection, shit like that. Shit the way most people used to have it. But what I'm seeing when I'm looking at other ethnicities in America is more offensive training. So these brothers and sisters are getting it night vision, full assault posturing. You know what I mean? Even their selection of their weapon process is for goon shit. Strictly attack. It's not just pistols. It's selection of rifles, mega high round count, goon shit. They going in CQB. It ain't CQB for home protection. You know what I mean? It's CQB going into a different motherfucker's home. Hiding, invading, sabotage, shit like that. These people out here are preparing for some shit, or it's not defensive of your home, in your homeland shit. They on some shit, like on some guerrilla shit. Like they coming, okay, we don't got this. They on some Negan shit. They on some shit like taking. And historically, when I look at some shit, you know what I mean? Something ain't right. You know what I mean? Something ain't right. There's a lot of offensive fucking training out there. And it's a lot of hungry ass cowards that looking to get into that. You know what I mean? I understand it might be fun, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Is that how it's going to rock? And if so, if that's how it's going to rock, you know what I mean? Does ethnicity starts to play a part in your team? And the reason why I asked that, I was at 7-Eleven the other day. I seen the brothers out there rocking. They was at 7-Eleven. They looked like they was going to some they're going to do some training and shit. You know how the super LARPers go with the backpacks and shit. So motherfuckers had their belt on and their range belt on with a bullshit ass Glock. You know, LARPer Supremes. They had their bullshit ass Glock, crop precision pants on. Get up, motherfuckers. They be looking like I be going to the golf course with my Lacoste and shit on. You know what I mean? But they LARPing. So I was like, oh shit. I was like, you boys some shooters or whatever the fuck. It's like, I shoot too. It's like, where y'all be going at, right? Just have a conversation, you know, it's 2-way talk. So it's like, oh yeah, we going to a buddy's house. It's like, oh, local? It's like, yeah, oh, well, I would love to look up with somebody local and shit. Usually in 2-way, right? When I meet people in 2-way, regardless of their race or whatever, their ethnicity or whatever, like it's all this, yo, I fucks with you. Come, let me holler at you. You know what I mean? These guys look at me like I was crazy. I was like, nah, I really, really do this shit. You know what I mean? I really, really do it. So he's like, yo, da-da-da. It's like, yo, hit me up on YouTube, check me out, whatever. I said, I really, really do this. I would love to hook up with y'all. But they just like cold. Like, fuck you, nigga. You know what I mean? It was just kind of like, nah. So it's like, oh, so you out there, you know what I mean? You out there. I was like, check me out. Anyway, I was like, yeah, I told him about a couple of events. I was talking about how these gentlemen over at MD Arsenal were doing their long range event, and so talk about, you know, I was, you know, actually on the phone with Graham. We were actually talking about night vision. I was just talking to a friend of mine about night vision and shit. And these dudes, oh, y'all do night vision too? It's like, it was a surprise that brothers out there that do this shit too. So it was just kind of like, but it was just very, you know, you talking to somebody and it's kind of like cold. Yo, come on in here, so I only talk to myself, so in case I drop off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on live, bro. Yeah. I'll holler at you. Yeah, so yeah, so it was just like a very cold, exchange of things, and I was like, well, why so? You know what I mean? But I figured it's little good old boys. I think they're a little bit like the brothers don't get busy too. You know what I mean? But it was just cool, and it wasn't the first time I experienced it, so it wasn't like something surprising like that. But like I said, with the conditions of the world and the way that I got into 2-way by itself, you know what I mean? It's still some people that's still being taught this, you know what I mean, this divisiveness, you know what I mean. Then having a conversation with my brother, you know what I mean. Have a conversation with my brother, and we were talking about prison and how, you know, it's people in prison, they could be co-defendants, you know what I mean. They could be co-defendants, crime partners, one white, one black, you know what I mean, riding together all a damn life, crime and doing crime. He said when they hit those gates, they could be in the same damn jail, but the white guy got to go to the white side, and the black guy go to. It's not this that they still don't have love for each other, you know what I mean? But there's certain rules and regulations, invisible shit that they have to follow. The white guys go with the white guys, and the black guys go with the black guys as a sense of survival. He said that he's seen instances where dudes knew each other from the street and been riding together for a long time. Dude was having a hard time, and his white homeboy looked out for him, like gave him some, you know, some commissary or whatever, just hit him up because that's his man from the street. You know what I mean? They've been riding together for a long time. Skilly, what up? Jovi, what up? They've been riding together for a long time. He said, "Do you know that his own side had to punish him for helping out his man because his man was on the other side?" You know what I mean? And like I said, whatever, whether it's Kosovo, whether it was Liberia, or even before my day in the 70s, if I was going into studying in Nigeria, where there was a Yoruba, the Igbo, and the Hausa. You know what I mean? That shit was mass genocide. You know what I mean? When the government fell, when the system fell, everybody went to their own tribe. You know what I mean? And they fought against each other, regardless of they was cool forever in the day. They went to Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard, Yale together, homeboys to the end. When the shit fell apart, they went to their own side. So I'm just want to have this conversation. Do you think it's going to be like that here? You know what I mean? Because everybody know how, even in this little two-way shit, this shit cliquish as shit. This is cliquish as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? People going to their side and going to their side. What happens when, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? How this shit's going to work? You know what I mean? Is it like that? And me personally, man, outside, I ain't gonna cap. And I got love for everybody. You know what I mean? But I don't know. And Cass always remind me, you know what I mean? If I'm going out shooting, especially with people I don't know, that who I don't know very well, she always remind me, watch out for that. You know what I mean? Watch out. And it's never the black guys. If I go shoot with a bunch of black guys, it's nothing. It's nothing like that. You know what I mean? But if I go with white guys, it's kind of like it's something different. And a lot of white guys I go with are fucking cool, or cool as fuck. But it's always that little bit of worry. You see what I'm saying? And that's some ill shit. You know what I mean? Like, is it some kind of unstated mistrust of people who are outside of your thing? And then that movie fucked me all the way up, man. That Civil War movie was like, what kind of American are you? That shit was real as fuck. You know what I mean? Dude's born in Hong Kong, raised in America, crazy ass American Asian dude, man. You know what I mean? He's American as fuck, it seemed like to me. But just because he wasn't in the proper ethnicity, he was put to bed. He was put to sleep. I seriously think that the probability it's bigger than the person, Jason. Come on in here and talk. Let's talk about it, man. Because I can't read. I can hardly fucking see, bro. Y'all gotta talk to me. Kingdom, what's up? Y'all gotta talk to me. Anybody but City Styles, man. Because I don't want to hear about no fucking woman shit. You know what I mean? I ain't got problems like that. You know, anybody but City Styles. Come on in, man. I dropped the link already, man. City Styles is gonna have a live coming out. He gonna have drop his podcast soon. That's my dude. I don't know the name of it because he ain't put it together yet. But he's coming out with his own podcast soon, and it's gonna be crazy spicy, man. You know what I mean? He has his own thing about it, man. And a lot of it is true. A lot of it I can't subscribe to, but that's still my dude. So I'll back him up no matter what. So anyway, hit that joint live. Have a conversation with me, man. We've been on here for 45 minutes. I know 10 minutes I was out. But yeah, come and have a conversation. Share your thoughts with me. Share your thoughts with me, man. Somebody come in here, talk to me. Yeah, but yeah, Jason, come on in here and talk to me. Before I start showing you my scars, that's irritating the fuck out of me. Yeah, my scars, my fold from sitting down. I can't sit down for long periods of time because it's like where my incision was. It's like where the crease is, where the crease where you sit down at, and that should be killing me. You know what I mean? It'd be killing me. But yeah, man, people be on they be on their stuff, man. Somebody ain't coming in the next 5 minutes, man. I got to end the live, man. Y'all got to entertain me because I know I talked the mouth full already. But I'm trying to be on here for like 2 hours. Yo, you ain't set up. Jason ain't set up, man. So come on in here, somebody. All right, Jason, you ain't set up. Okay, City Styles, you can come on in here, man. War E, come on in here, man. War E probably out working or enjoying this weekend. Oh, Skilly. Here we go. Skilly, my main man. Skilly, how you enjoying your Memorial Day weekend, bro?
Oh man, I'm doing good, man. Just got to put some brakes on my wife's cousin car not too long ago, but yeah, now
You fix cars too, man?
No, I just do brakes every time. I mean, every chance I get, I do some brakes. I don't do that major, like a little small stuff.
Some brakes and some oil changes or something?
Yeah, stuff like that. Something small.
That's man shit, man. You know how many dudes don't know how to do that shit? I know
Man,
at least
once
I see it's 13 people in this live. It's about 5 of them that can't change a pair of brakes or change a set of oil. I'm about to change my channel to like 100 things how to do to be a real man shit, man. Because I'm just the more I'm finding out about dudes, the more I'm finding out how useless cats is, bro.
I agree, man. Once I found out what they do, man, I'm like, they charge people all this type of money. It ain't, man.
Yo, oil change like $100 at Jiffy Lube, bro.
Man, I do my oil change. I unscrew that bolt, let that oil drain out, put that oil back in. Y'all, let me tell y'all, the way they charge people these days for little simple stuff like brakes and oil changes is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't changing no oil, man. But I go to Walmart because Walmart $40, bro, and I can't change the oil myself for that cheap.
No, well, I mean, it depends. Now, if you try to put a oil filter on there, then that's something different. I tried it.
Oil change in the filter.
When I did it the first time, man, I must have screwed the oil filter on real tight, and the oil ended up leaking out because out the oil filter. So if you talking about just unscrewing that bolt and let that oil leak, let that oil go down, then I got you. If you talking about screwing the oil filter on, then I advise you take it to the shop.
Yeah, I do I haven't done an oil change in probably about 10 years, bro. Because Walmart, I discovered Walmart, and I discovered Walmart because it cost me $50 to change my own oil, and it cost me $40 at Walmart.
Yeah.
So
I got blessed to work in the city garage with city mechanics that taught me a lot, man. I just learned how to change calibers. Calibers is pretty easy. I thought that was hard, but because of my father-in-law, I just did his calibers, his rotors, and his brake pads on his front of his car. I just
did this. DC Money, Heart's Desires.
Oh, damn, I ain't changed the name. Shucks, my bad.
DC Money.
DC
Money. DC Money in the gun room. You see this fancy cat, Skilly?
Yeah.
He in the gun room.
I got an AR class tomorrow that I'm taking, so I got get my stuff together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Skilly, what'd you think about that topic? About the shit I was talking about?
Rephrase me. I kind of came in kind of late, bro.
I was talking about, if it was a shift situation, is it different because of your ethnicity? You think it'll be polarized? Is shift different? That I'm a black dude. I'm gonna be already cut all the way to the chase.
Okay.
Is shit hitting the fan different for me and you?
When you saying race, are you saying the color?
Does your ethnicity have to do with your movements during shift?
Yes, I believe so.
Express why you believe so.
Some people will probably, probably me, you, DC, they might think of us as a threat. When we just trying to survive, just like they trying to survive. Depends on the culture, you know what I'm saying? Your ethnicity. We see that now even in in policing now.
Now,
And you know what I'm saying? We see that now in policing, just with the airmen. Oh, yeah, bring that down. With the airmen.
No, it's not no gun. It's a tripod.
An iPod.
Oh.
You scared the mess out of Armel for a minute.
Now, what I was saying, right? Everywhere I noticed that this is, in case y'all wasn't here, right? From my travels while I was in the military. So, say Liberia in the 90s, Bosnia, Serbia, Herzegovina in the 90s. You know what I mean? Every time the government fell, right? People who was rolling together for 50, 20, 30, 50 years. Next door neighbors, kids went to school together. You know what I mean? They had to go to their side. And then they had something called ethnic cleansing, which was nothing more than genocides.
Yeah.
You know, and these were neighbors. You know what I mean? Friends. Yeah. Friends turned against friends. And I'm wondering if anybody see if that shit would be different here. Ethnicity. I'm just talking about ethnicity in general. Ethnicity is bigger than race, but it's race is part of ethnicity. You know what I mean? Ethnicity is more broader because I didn't want to just exclusively leave it to race.
Right.
I didn't want to make it exclusively race.
But that for America, that's what it is. That's what it would be. Like it would be more like a race war than it would be an ethnic war. Not
necessarily. Because me being from New York, right? That kind of shit already happens. Like certain types of times a day, you don't go to certain neighborhoods because you the wrong persuasion.
Okay. Yeah.
That's some shit that you don't go to Bensonhurst, Yusuf Hawkins, with your white girlfriend that you met on the train, with your Italian girlfriend you met on the train. You don't do that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, certain places that's you could mingle and cross, but even like I said, I knew people. We were talking about somebody. My brother was telling me about somebody in prison. They were white guy and black guy, homeboys all their life, criminals all their life. They go to jail. They go to the penitentiary. The white guy had to go on the white side, and the black guy had to go on the black side. Right? And they had to do. That's how they had to do to survive. What happened was the black guy had a hard time, and the white guy, his homeboy from day one, looked out for him by giving him some commissary. What happened was the white guy ended up getting stabbed up by some other white guys for helping a black guy, for crossing the invisible line.
Well, I mean, shucks, it's gonna be that way here in the U.S. Because I talked about it with one of my buddies. One of my buddies, he like a brother to me, and he white. He just happens to be white. His wife is a black woman. His daughter is a black woman. And if there was ever, when Trump was in office, just a few years ago, and they were talking about, if a race war ever happens or whatever, he's looking like, what the hell y'all think I'm gonna do? Like, you really think I'm that it's gonna be about race to me? It's gonna be about my family, me protecting my family. It has nothing to do with, what your skin color is. It's like, I'm gonna protect my wife, and I'm gonna protect my daughter. That's it.
It's a crazy thing, right? Because in relationships like that, and I've seen relationships like that, and just heard of stories like in Kosovo, hearing stories. One guy, his wife is married to the opposite side.
Okay.
They killed them for trading.
Whoa.
Same thing happened from me sitting here reading all these stories about the wars in Nigeria, where they had the Igbos, the Yoruba, and the Hausas in the 80s, in the 70s and 80s when they was in the war. People been living together for 50, 60 years together. Next door neighbors playing kids playing soccer, everything. You know what I mean? Love the same team, everything. When the war broke out, when the government fell apart, if you was a Igbo married to a Husa, they targeted you. They were just killing them out in the streets for being traitors. Same thing in Liberia in the 90s. If you was, you know what I mean, part of Taylor's group, the American boys, you know what I mean, or the woodsmen, the bushmen, you know, it got kind of fucking, it was just, you couldn't intermix. Argentina, 1960s, same thing. Argentina was so gully with it that they wiped out an entire population of black people, bro.
Yeah, they did. They did. That's crazy.
Argentina was so fucking gully that you couldn't even be mixed.
Yeah.
You had to have a percentage of mixed, and they was wiping your ass out. That shit was wild. So, yeah. And that's just when governments fell apart. You know what I mean? When the rule of law collapsed. Now, we hear about all of these places, and we see a lot of this shit is modern. Look what's happening in Israel now. So I'm an Israeli man. I'm married to this Palestinian woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm living in Gaza. Fucking blow his house up too. Fuck it. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have been married to her. And that's literally what's happening. So I'm not talking about no past shit. No stuff that I'm talking about recently current shit. And with the fall of our economy as we used to know it, like with the countries in Africa bucking, we ain't paying France this 90% or Portugal this 90% that they used to get, and it's becoming a virus, and everybody re-looking at their contracts and be like, yo, why are we giving them 90% again? You know what I mean? Mega countries, Zimbabwe did it yesterday. There's like, how much they getting right now? They starting to look, because they can't do nothing. France don't got no army to put that work in. There's like, what are we giving them this shit for? Nah, we ain't giving it to them no more. So if France and England is not getting their bread, how are they going to fund Ukraine to keep these Russians off their back? Or who going to give them energy to power their homes? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the United States is going to give and give and give, but it's going to come to a point where it can't give, or if it give anymore, it's going to fall apart. You could print the money up, but you can't pull no more oil out of the ground. It's only a certain amount you could be able to pull. That shit is finite. So you got United States and Canada carrying all of Europe, all of Western Europe. How this shit supposed to work?
And then, I mean, it's going to be an uprising here.
Ding!
Because American
the government is not doing nothing. I talked about this earlier. The government too busy infighting over dumb shit that they not even paying much attention to us. Really, they can't even agree on simple things like, okay, let's agree on this. Let's agree on school funding. They can't even agree on that shit. And meanwhile, the world is really falling apart, and they bickering over bullshit. They can't even agree on bullshit. They can't even agree on bullshit, yo. And real shit is going on. And so I'm like, 2 years. They can't even watch for this election happen. They ain't even gonna agree on to win the fucking election again. Rewind, instant fucking replay. How this shit gonna work? I can't even imagine it. And then, okay, boom. Shit don't work out. Government fall apart. We gotta redo this shit. Ain't nobody doing nothing. What side, you know what I mean? What side are you comfortable on? You know what I mean? It's not what side. Who are you comfortable with? In a complete lost rule of law. And it's not about race. Race doesn't matter. Ethnicity doesn't matter. Who are you more comfortable around? Who do you feel safe and secure around the most?
Yeah, that's going to be difficult because I would have to. I mean, then that's when survival comes in, because I'm gonna have to pick the people that I know for a fact that can do things. You know what I'm saying? That can physically, who can grow food, who can hunt, who can build.
Have to do with anything? Does their ethnicity have to do with anything?
Nah, that goes out the window.
I'm gonna say this. Look at the training structure, right? You see brothers like yourself, and not so much me, because I'm a gun flexer, man. I just like showing my guns off, right? You see brothers out there training and shit, right? And they doing their self-defensive training, or they doing their sports shit, right?
Yeah.
You turn on the Instagram, you used to see a lot of other ethnicities doing that. Like, for instance, white guys doing that. They self-defense training. But what do you see most of them now when you turn on Instagram and YouTube? If you could spot the difference, let me ask you a question.
To me, it's like they do more like CQB or
more tactical night vision.
Yeah.
Now the CQB, that I see brothers doing CQB, but it's more of like clearing your own house.
Defensive.
What I'm seeing the other side doing, what I'm seeing other ethnicities outside of my own doing, is more like raided. It's offensive operations, training for offensive actions.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I see it's more. See, there's a defensive action. We're gonna clear my house. You know what I mean? We're gonna walk through. We're gonna secure the perimeter, right? But what I'm seeing in the training process going on, and it's a big difference in two-way now. I see the night vision, the goon shit, running in. You know what I mean? Running up in the house, raiding, doing some straight ass goon shit, some pirate shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see that a lot, and it's usually those dudes. And I talk to people who go to a lot of those trainings. I say, yeah, how many brothers was there? It's about 1 or 2. How many people was in the class? Like 30. You know what I mean? I was like, word. So that they're training different. You know what I mean? So if you doing goon shit, right? Your goon shit is offensive. That means I got my preps, but if you got your shit, somebody with that goon shit coming to get your shit at night, bro.
Yeah.
They coming to get your shit. And you see this night vision shit, I don't think you can defend yourself against that shit. They coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they getting trained. And they got strength in numbers.
But they also, it's not just that, but sometimes the information gets out there in certain groups that faster than others. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of, like, at least a lot of my circle all own firearms. They go to the range, static shooting only. They don't really talk about that they're going to a class. They don't really talk about that they're doing these things versus some other people like, hey, we're all getting together and we're doing this. So sometimes certain communities just a little more open to it.
Yeah, I know brothers that go to classes like that, and they be like, yo, they be looking at them off, they looking at them like the alien until they get to know them better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, yo, but for real though, and another thing, you know, I've noticed, and I'm not particular motherfucker. I ain't trying to historically, Europeans is known for raid taking shit, bro. They ain't make us, they take us.
We are Vikings. Ah!
I ain't gonna cap. It has nothing to do with racism or no shit like that. Historically, everything they ever got, they took. They always on the offense. Unless they fighting each other on some bullshit. So every time they're on defense. But everybody else outside, they take their shit. Asia, South America, Africa. 3/4 of the world, Europeans took. That shit, historically. I mean, I'm not, but for real. And then when I'm looking at this offensive training and I do go back in history, this is what so I'm more apprehensive, and I'm not racist or nothing, but I'm more apprehensive about being around like Cass, I'm going out to go shooting with XYZ. These guys, I don't really know them. They, you know what I mean? But you just okay. Be careful. Yeah. You know what I mean? But if I go out with Skilly or DC Money, it's like, You know what I mean? So it's
but is it really like that because of that, or is it just because it's new
yeah,
people?
it's because of that.
Yeah, okay, bet.
It has. She's more comfortable. Subconsciously, she's probably more apprehensive of me going out with, especially dealing with firearms with people who are not the same.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, you know what I mean? Because something happened where a couple of years back, where some young man came up here. He was a exchange student from Jamaica, and he went up to this school in Georgia, and he was the only black guy in the school, student, and he went on a camping trip with his schoolmates.
Yep.
He is from Jamaica, so he didn't have a lot of exposure. He didn't know the difference. Jamaicans don't know the difference between black and white. They don't pay it no attention.
Right.
This young man apparently went camping with his little friends, and he was missing. They found him dead, and nobody knows shit for nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's something that I know. I heard of that shit happening before that thing happening, but I've heard of that shit happen. Is like, yo, be careful with them folks. You know, don't.
Yeah.
You might not come back. You know what I mean? Or do you? How well do you know them?
Know them. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, how well do you know them? It's like that conversation that you have with the police, and it's a strange thing, and it's subconsciously. But is this a real thing? Now, imagine if the world fall apart. Yeah, I'll probably be like, we be cool. I wouldn't have no beef with nobody, you know what I mean? But I'll probably be more comfortable, more secure with my own. And I don't want to sleep with my eyes open while somebody else, you know what I mean? Worried about somebody who's standing next to me, you know what I mean? Over some bullshit. You know,
but that goes to where you're at in particular states. You know what I'm saying? Because you know,
I don't think the state have anything to do with it though, bro.
Well, here in Michigan, depends on where you're at. And the reason why I say that because it's still race-based up here in some parts of Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if it was to collapse, I wouldn't want to be caught in a certain area because there's still reality of, you know, KKK still in certain states and certain areas. So no, I wouldn't want to be caught, you know what I'm saying, the collapse in a certain part of Michigan. Like, no, I don't think I would.
Now, say for instance, when I'm here, shit, it ain't probably no black people for a couple of miles away. You know what I mean? It's a couple of miles, man.
Okay, couple miles. Yeah, sure.
Now I bump into him every once in a while. This is one guy down the street. You know what I mean? He a big diesel ass, brolic ass nigga, right?
All right.
But he married to this blonde hair woman, man. She's good looking, you know. So he is one of the lucky ones who got pretty good taste. He a brolic dude, bro. So I asked him if he go to the range. He's super duper liberal or whatever. I was like, man, and yo, these folks around here from like they IT people, but they was raised in like coal mines in Pennsylvania and shit, right? They barely even speak to cats, bro. So it's like his behind. If it ever turned, man, they going out there. I gotta protect my man. I can't let him and his family fold like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
They probably hate him for just being with, and his wife is pretty good looking. You know what I mean? Oh, big doofy. He like 6'4", brolic ass dude.
But I mean, a lot of people will feel that. I mean, it might be some people on the other side that might look at her and be like, "Yo, same thing."
Same thing, and I don't. Ain't nobody on the other side but me, and I don't even care about. Right. You know what I mean? I ain't even like that. You know what I mean? So I know, for instance, I got to make sure him and his family, whatever, they're good, because we already had the gun discussion, and he adamant about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like, fuck that. Nope. Nope. Call the police. he like that, you know what I mean? We had that conversation a few times. So, but I was like, yeah, if shit ever go down, I gotta walk my ass down the block to get his little dumb ass fucking message. Go get him and his wife, make sure they good, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's all about who you cross paths with to me.
I gotta go. I just for real, I know where I'm at and I know who these people are, bro. If you give common courtesy, you know a decent person. If you speak to a person, they speak back. Or if they speak to you before you speak to them. If they show you manners and some kind of respect, these people are not like that. They don't see, you know, when a person don't see you as human, when they don't even acknowledge you fucking exist, bro. And you know what I do? I remind them every day. Every time I see these fuckers, I turn the music up.
Straight hood. He ain't even hood and turned it to a hoodlum.
Hell yeah. I turn the music up, god damn it. Yo. I be yo, you know how you go to the range? I put my whole gun belt on. You know the battle belt with all your shit on it? I be doing a straight skilly in Memphis and Nashville and shit.
Throw the whole kit on?
Whole kit on. Sling everything. Yo.
Hey, shit, do it.
Going to the rain. Yep, looking at, and I stand outside and smoke a cigarette while I'm out there with the full kit on. Let them drive by and shit. That's the kind of shit I be doing. I be reminding them, you know what I mean? We could have a regular conversation like, hi, acknowledge, but we ain't even having that. Right? So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna speak to you anyway and still shake my ass even worse. I'm gonna make it exaggerated.
Oh.
I guess it's not personal. It ain't never personal, man. It's fun.
Right.
That shit fun to me. You know what I mean? That shit fun as hell to me. You know what I mean? It ain't personal because I don't really have no hard feelings. I just like showing my ass sometimes. You know what I mean? Yeah, turn the music. I don't got
Jason like turn the music up.
Jason do shit like that. Jason got that shit that'll blow your brains out.
Dang.
Jason got that shit that blow your brains out, and he got new speakers. He said too.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he be having his shorts and stuff. Yeah,
he got new shit.
Man.
Yeah. So yeah, but I was like, you know, so you know, it's I'm telling you, it's more I know more white guys through two-way than on this block, and I lived over here almost 8 years. That I speak to.
I don't know. I guess, yeah. For me, it's just, I guess, you know, even working around them, becoming friends, business, all of that. It's like,
yeah, work is something different. Work is different. A friend is when you go to a person's house. When you work with somebody, you know how you good with. You know you good with a white person, with a person of a different ethnicity. And I always hold this shit to everybody. You ain't cool with a person until you ate bread, until you broke bread with them.
Broke bread with them. I'm with you. Yeah, I agree.
In their home, not at a restaurant, not at a party, in a home. If a person invites you in their home, they respect you. And they break bread with you in their home, they respect you, bro. Everybody don't come to the crib. You know what I mean? If I invite you to my house, you my friend. And we eat at my house, you my friend.
Yeah, I agree with your mail on that one. Yeah, I don't have too many people coming to my house. Mostly family and maybe, you know, a couple handful of friends.
My family ain't come to my house.
Some of them do, some of them don't.
I got some cousins that ain't never coming to my house.
I got some of them too. I got them too. They ain't coming to my house. Shit.
I got them. Yo, they ain't never.
They ain't never coming.
Yo.
Shit hit the fan. Them motherfuckers be outside on the street, bro.
For real. You
get it how you live it. You ain't gonna come in here and steal my gun and barter my shit off.
Right.
Motherfucker sell my shit for a fucking shot of dope, some opioid. I'm stacking mine, man.
Yo, I'm with you.
Yeah, I still got full bottles, man. I'm still good. I ain't fucking with this shit. I'm saving that shit for a shift. I'm saving that shit for shit hit the fan. I'm yo, what you got in there? Give me all your food. I give you like 5 pills.
Hey, you ain't lying.
Hey man, hey. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
So
The battles like never know where I live.
Your cousins? Shit.
Yeah, cousins. Yo, don't come to my house. You ain't gonna don't know the neighborhood I live in, don't know the city. No cross streets, no nothing.
But I got that too. I got that too. But yes, especially some people I grew up with, they'll never know. They'll never know.
Oh yeah. I definitely growing up homies. Yeah, same thing.
They'll never ever know. You know, so I'll see them when I see them. I see people on the street, but it's like that. But when you at work, and like I see a lot of people like, yeah, I deal with these people outside of my ethnicity or outside of my race every single day of my life. That's cool. That's work, cordial relationship. Oh, that's my man. Did you break bread with that dude? Did you go over his house? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got friends from other ethnicities. I go to their house. We eat.
Same.
They come over here. We eat. You know what I mean? Ain't no big deal. Oh well, because that's when it's personalized. We're friends. But if that ain't happening, you really they ain't really your motherfucking friend. If you ain't on the phone chopping it up with that, if you live far away and you ain't on the phone or texting back and forth and having a continuous dialogue with this person damn near on a daily basis outside of work on personal shit, he know your kids or whatever, that ain't your fucking friend on a regular basis. I can sit here and see that Jason or Chris Stevens, we dialogue. If it's not every day, we saying something somewhere and somehow.
Right.
If we ain't saying something, like the other day, I was like, for the past couple of weeks, I've been kind of like in and out. And Jason checked me. Chris Stevens checked me like 2 days before that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what's up. I mean, those are bros though. They fam.
That's what friends do.
Yay.
Chris Stevens hit you all right? Oh, you ain't arguing with nobody. I ain't hear your ass yet. Boom. 2 days later, Jason called. You know, you good? Yeah, I'm all right. I be having my ups and downs. I can't be doing this shit. This should take a lot of energy, and people don't be
right.
Yeah, this should take a lot of little energy, but I'll be like feeling good in the morning, but by the time like 2 o'clock come, I'm hit. I'm hit, bro.
It's your body, man. Are you bringing in extra protein? Like you eating more protein, heavy protein?
Man, I'm eating less shit, man. The better I'm walking, the less Cass is cooking.
Yo, man. Hey, shout out to Cass. She the one got you to the doctor. She stopped everything. Yo, that woman right there loves you, my dude. She loves you.
Man. The better I'm walking, the better I'm treating, man. I got chicken fingers for dinner, man.
That sounds kind of tasty.
I had chicken fingers for dinner, man. You know, chicken fingers don't feed you. I mean, don't fool you.
They ain't nothing but a snack, boy.
Yeah, chicken fingers snack, man. They were homemade chicken fingers, though.
Oh, worse. So she literally like pulled the chicken breasts apart and everything.
Nah, she ain't pull them apart. She just had the boneless, the breast.
The bone breast, okay.
And cut them. And then just battered them and
fried them. Come on, dude. That's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no hood chick that just went to the grocery store and bought the microwave and throw in the oven joint.
Right.
Nah, she battered them.
She cooked them section on your ass. Talking about put these in the microwave in the oven.
Yeah, right. Come on. It's like
she battered them.
She literally made them for you.
Yeah, she made them. Because
like
making chicken is better. That damn microwave shit expensive as hell, man. It's easy to buy, like, you know what I mean, chicken.
Yeah.
It's easy to buy chicken, man. And I could cook for a couple of days. She told me to cook for myself. My problem is, right, I can't sit down for a long time and I can't stand up for a long time. That's my whole shit. It's uncomfortable to sit down. It's uncomfortable to lay down, and I can't stand up for a long time. And I like to move. So that's the whole damn thing. I feel like so fucking useless. But yo, if shit hit the fan though, I'm ready to go.
Yo, we going to Mento's house. He just made the steak dinner. He made his wife a steak dinner. I like my steak medium, homie.
Yo, house trained ass nigga.
Yeah, he done cooked for the wife.
Yeah, he made a steak dinner on a grill, man. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Yo, oh yeah, we definitely we on our way to this house. Yeah, I guess. Yo, shoot, what? Man. Hey, but you know what? It's crazy. It's like when it comes to for cooking in the house, though. That's always the thing. It seemed like society says that, you know, oh, the woman's supposed to cook or whatever. But like some of the top chefs in the world are men.
Men can cook better for real. Men can cook better than women.
Hold on, say that after you heal.
I could cook better than Cass.
I can't cook. I ain't even gonna get on here in front. I'm shitty when it comes to stuff.
I just don't. I'm out of practice because I'm kind of spoiled. I'm out of practice, but I said I'm gonna start getting back into practice of cooking and shit like that, because I don't have my cooking it. Baking is like you just follow the recipe and stuff like that, but cooking is feeling. You gotta feel.
Yeah.
You gotta feel your food. You know what I mean? And if you don't do it often enough, you lose your feel. You lose your vibe for it.
I agree.
Yeah, so I gotta start doing it at least more often, like 2 days a week, and so I can get my vibe back for it. But outside, man, men cook outside, man. Men a grill man.
Yeah, I definitely toss it on the grill.
On the grill, Skilly. You run a grill?
I do it. I mean, I ain't the best, but I know I do a little something. I ain't no. You talking about?
Who run a grill when y'all have a cookout?
Either my father-in-law or one of the male in-laws do it.
Even at your house?
Yeah, I'll let them get on the grill. I ain't hesitating. Yeah. I got the grill on.
Don't touch my grill in my house.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck. Touch it.
I got so many of them, man. We get over here, man. We have all the fellas. Like I have when we used to have things, man. Everybody got their station and they shit they doing, man. It's like a cook-off, a drink-off, cook-off. We just have fun. The fellas is out here cooking and drinking and fucking around, you know, cracking jokes, sitting around.
Integrity said he can't boil water. He's making us look bad.
Let me tell y'all something. I do a mean, and I've been doing it lately. I boil me 2 eggs and give me some ramen noodles in a pot. Boy, I think I'm Chef RD. Boy, let me tell you.
I have ramen noodles earlier, bro.
Man, I ain't had that in a while. I need some of that.
I had ramen noodles earlier. Not the ramen, it's still ramen noodles. The cup one.
Oh no, I had and I put some pepper, I put some lemon pepper in it, and I throw some seasoning salt in it. Boy, let me tell y'all something.
I had ramen noodles earlier because I had to cover the chicken fingers. I got to supplement the chicken fingers. But that's all, man. That's all, man. I thought it was going to be a little controversial topic, but it wasn't. It was
because everybody kind of like in the back of our heads, we already thought that, or we already had conversations about it. But it's like all of us are hoping that never happens, because I know me personally, I never want to have to choose between my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like just
you're not going to choose between your friends.
No,
you're just going to have to separate it. You know what I mean? I don't say you have to, but it might get down to that. And we have to realize that just the fact of where we at in this America shit is. Do you know that integration is a new thing? Most of us are older than integration.
Yeah.
This shit is totally new. Integration in this county that I'm in didn't enter like 78. So I was basically 5 years old in kindergarten when they integrated the schools in Loudoun County.
Shit, that ain't that long.
You know what I mean? So that, so that's 45 years. Other side of it, right? Where I grew up at in New York, we had, you might as well call it segregation. We had black teachers, black staff, black principal, black community, black ass kids.
Yeah.
Period. So that might have been segregated already by community design.
Yeah, because I didn't get my first white teacher came in high school.
Yeah, till I was teenager. Till I was a teenager in high school.
Yeah, that was the first time I got a white teacher, and I mean, she taught just like all the other teachers that had the same passion.
Yeah, it was the same. It was the same. It wasn't really any different. You know what I mean?
Right.
It wasn't really any different, and for real, the grand scheme of things, ain't none of this shit different. Ain't no difference from a white person or a black person in America. It ain't no difference. Believe it or not, the missing link, it ain't that much different. Not that much. It ain't no difference at all. And I'm gonna say this, right?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, right? A black American woman and a white American woman is the same type of bitch.
Yo!
You gonna have somebody on the panel cuss you out, boy.
Yo, dude. Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yo, I don't notice the difference, bro. It's the same thing, man. So I was like, yo, used to be on a ship back in the days. And he's like, these guys like, yo, I ain't never been with a black chick. I said, you been with a white chick? I said, yeah, it's the same thing. Right? American, yo, we breed them the same damn way, bro. They eating the same goddamn food, same shit. They might have a different accent or talk different, but that's the same thing with a dude from DC and a dude from New York or a dude from Georgia or a dude from Michigan. They have a different accent, but they're the same damn same. They eating the same bullshit, getting fed the same bullshit. They all
right.
Huh?
Yeah, no. I see your point, and I actually agree with it too. Because I can tell you, when married dudes, when we're sitting around talking, you know what I'm saying, regardless of the race, when you're sitting around talking, everybody can relate. Because if you say something, or even like on social media, if they say, things husbands do, things wives do, really all of us can laugh at it because it had nothing to do with race. It was just like something that just happened.
Do the same bullshit.
Right. Women don't apologize. Women never apologize. That got nothing to do with race.
Now, there is a difference. So we're talking about ethnicity now. There is a difference in ethnicity with culture, because the way some people, like, say, for instance, there's a lot of Indian people from India in my neighborhood. The way they move and the way they respond, that's very, very different from what I can identify with. You know what I mean? There's some cultural things. I'm sorry, Shanna. I'm sorry, Shanna. I'm sorry, Shanna, for that using that word.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Shanna, but I was just being cheeky. I was just being a little cheeky because I forgot you was there. So yeah, but the Americans are all the same, bro. They got the same thing. But like, say, Asians, especially Indians, they're very, very different. like their culture. You have to adapt to that. And people from other countries, not just them, people from other countries are very different.
So that's just saying cultural difference, not like.
Yeah, but that's
some of the same human traits.
Well. That's an ethnic difference as well. You know what I mean? Cultural difference is like is very different. Like, say for instance, I still have problems dealing with Cassian because it's a lot of underlying cultural issues that I haven't exactly adjusted to. You see what I'm saying? And I don't, and she definitely don't understand nothing about this shit. Nothing about what we so-called the African American experience. Other than, you know, little things that she's experiencing on her own, because they don't know, like, if she doesn't open her mouth, they don't know she's Jamaican. You know what I mean? So yeah. She's just now over the past 20 years or 10 years or so getting even relating or kind of like understanding or asking herself why. You know what I mean? Or asking herself what. You don't know why? It's just like that, God damn it. You know what I mean? But she's just now getting accustomed to it. But there's a lot of little things that she does that I was like, what the fuck? Don't make sense to me, that I don't relate to.
Well, shucks, I ain't gonna lie to you. One of the things that I could say that I've said as an adult male, that I wish I could feel is like it's the Jamaicans all looking at, we're all one, we're one people. You know, when they say that and you can clearly see that they mean that, that's something I was like, damn, I can't relate to that. I can't understand that. And I wish I could have that feeling. I wish I could have that.
Well, their integration was a little bit different. Historically, what happened was, you know how we brought over here, they brought over the Irish male and female, the Russian, the families came over here, right?
Yeah.
When they brought immigrant workers to Jamaica, they ended slavery in like 1830. So we still had 30 more years of slavery after them. When they brought in people from around the world, whether it was the Irish at first, then it was the Chinese, then the Irish, then the Indians. They only brought men. There was no women. So if you was a worker, a laborer coming from China, there were only men workers. If you were a laborer coming from India, there was only men workers. If you were a laborer coming from Ireland, or there were only men. So you got a bunch of dudes from all over the world who families halfway across another country. What you think they're gonna do?
Mix and mingle with the women that's there.
Yep. And what woman was there? And so they got so intermingled because it's all the men there that then, later on when women did come, they were already intermingled already. When they got enough money to bring their family over or whatever the fuck, they already had. That's why they said out of many comes one. Because there's a whole bunch of them Germans came over there, everything, but it was all the men workers, men laborers, and they had to get what was there. So that's how that got like that. We didn't have things like that in America, so we don't have that sense of unity. When a slave master took his slave and sexually, it was an act of that what he was doing to his property. You know what I mean? It was like a human vibrator or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you need a vibrator for? You got that good daggone thing right there. That's shit. That's better.
It's easier. That's just a little easier. That's all. Yeah. Integrity. I see your point. Integrity. I definitely see your point.
Yeah, they still, and that's another thing that City Styles brought up. He said a lot of Jamaicans grew up looking down at American black men, and that's true too.
Right?
Hell yeah, they some fucking racist motherfuckers. Everybody, let me tell you this, bro. Every fucking body in the world, the most feared thing and most misunderstood people is the black man in America. The African American black man is the most feared and most misunderstood and the most hated. Everybody, and the most looked down upon. They look down upon us so much that they copy all our shit.
That's facts.
They copy all our shit, but look down at us, bro. But everywhere in Africa, whether it's Africans, we are like some ignorant ass niggas, and you know what I mean? We don't take advantage of all these things that we have here. They look down at us. Caribbean people look down at us, you know what I mean? But they really don't, they click up, man. They don't even like in the Jamaican neighborhood in New York, they barely even talk to us. City Styles can tell you they don't talk to us. They had their own shit going on. They black, yeah, but they Jamaican, they ethnic. They ethnicity is different. They're African, you know what I mean? These cats Nigerian. These is, you got Jamaicans, you got Haitians, they don't fuck with each other. Ain't no now there's getting a little bit of co-mingulation, but people click up and stick to their own.
Gotcha. Yeah. Go ahead.
The Spanish cats, they stick to the Dominicans don't fuck with the Puerto Ricans. You know what I mean? You got Dominican cats, there's very few that co-mingle. You know what I mean? But for the most part, no, they over here, and these people, you know what I mean? Them Puerto Ricans on the Lower East Side, the Dominicans is on Washington Heights. You know what I mean? That shit. The Puerto Ricans be living with the black people, but Dominicans be on their own shit. They don't.
I see it. I see your point. I see City Styles. I see Integrity. All three of y'all. I see exactly what y'all saying.
You know, and I'm just like, in a shift situation, I think that shit just going to be exaggerated. People will feel more comfortable around, like, you know what I mean? Say, for instance, right? And you might be a little bit different, DC Money. You might be a little bit different. You waking up every day in a place, and every day they got the same motherfucking food. They got food. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, fucking food. Could you stay there long? Nah,
I got to roll out.
I got to roll. I can't have that shit. Nigga, can't have food every day.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do this every day. Not every meal, every day. We can't do this, bro. I'm not even comfortable. I can't eat. That's some fucked up shit. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'd rather have, you know, we're going to put together some Scrabble. We're going to make some sausage. We're going to do some hood shit. We're going to put everything in the pot and make something different out of the same shit. You know what I mean? But we ain't going to have the same meal all the time, man. But anyway, I'm a kill this live, man. I'm going. It's like, treat all men with respect, but history dictates that a majority will not come together. History shows that people stick together up to their own. Where the fuck all these ladybugs coming from?
Oh, ladybugs are good. They're killing all of the bad bugs. They keep the
what
flowers
doing
going.
In my house though, bro.
Oh, y'all you got a window open?
Probably so.
Yeah.
Fucking window is open.
You're a lucky man. I think ladybugs are luck. Bring on good luck.
What the hell are they doing in my house, yo?
They trying to bring you the bag. Several bags.
Well, I need the bag, man. My shit on Etchelate, man. I got too much shit I need to buy. I need to buy like $40,000 worth of shit before RGG event.
I know, right?
Shit.
Nah.
I got my RGG shop, my My RGA motherfucking shopping cart got like 40 grand in that bitch.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going there to all of those vendors. I'm going there to shoot their guns. I want to see what my new
I
new
hate
piece
shooting
is gonna be.
people guns, man.
Yeah, I need somebody to have the Legion Precision. I need that. I ain't get a chance to shoot when Tom brought it down to MD Arsenal. I ain't get a chance to shoot it, so I need that.
I hate shooting other people's guns, man, because that shit make you want to buy their shit.
That's true. True.
That's why I don't shoot other people's shit. I shoot my own shit. It'd be miserable.
That's
now,
true.
I shoot some shit that I know I'm not gonna buy. Like I had to shoot Gershon shit. I know I ain't gonna buy that shit. So I shoot, you know, I mean, I know, you know, it's just not my style. I shoot the Desert Eagles and the wheel guns, the wheel guns and shit. Cause I know I don't like them enough to buy them, so it ain't my style. So I shoot them. But let me see some shit that I like. I ain't shooting that shit. It's somebody else. I get my own, man. I'm too funny acting like that, man.
Oh.
I'm like, damn, and all that does is speed up my motherfucking purchase. I shoot somebody's shit that speed my shit up, man.
Screw that.
That's how you make me buy. He's like, taste and buy. I'm that dude.
Like at the food court in the mall.
At the food court in the mall, man.
Hey,
that's good. I'm right there at the counter buying that shit, man.
Hey, but he ain't lying. He the reason why I came back from the RGAs and bought 2 AK-47s because of Armeo punking.
Yo,
CNT Desires. What's
CNT,
up,
what's up?
What's up, Coop?
What's up, man? I don't like shooting other people's guns, man, unless I know I'm not, you know what I mean? Like I can shoot ARs and shit, you know what I mean? Somebody, you know, and somebody AKs because I know I don't need no ARs and no AKs. If I get another fucking AR or AK, bro, it gonna be something like super fucking collector's edition.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't got those to shoot. So, but I ain't getting there another one. Facts.
Man, I don't know. At one point, I wanted ARs across the wall, just lined up, just all across the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted that, but now not so much.
I think I just like different shit. Now my taste evolved.
Ammo got expensive for me.
I'm gonna get me a spear, man.
Yeah, I can have all of it.
Get me a spear. Like I said, I got $40,000 worth of shit in there in my shopping cart, man, ready to go. Cats hit me up every day. They sent me crazy night vision earlier today. Discount on some night vision.
Night vision?
Yeah, crazy discount in night vision, man. So he's like, we got it if you want it. And I was like, nigga, not the fucking single ones, the bios.
Oh, why are you like he's sitting there like
yo, cats send me the daggone thing, man. The suppressor shit, man. Motherfuckers send me suppressor things, man. Motherfucking tax stamps cost more than suppressor prices that they sending me, bro.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah. My life is just like, so I ain't buying that shit, man.
Yeah.
And I'm so tempted. Like I said, my car got $40,000 for shit in it. You know what I mean?
I need enough.
Huh?
I need an investment. I need an investment to pay for all of this stuff.
This is what I need. You know what I mean? I need the American dream, bro.
Which one?
You know, some P, some B, and 5 G's a week. A little P, a little B, and 5 G's a week.
Hey, that's not a bad life, Slim.
That's real nice, bro. Just go to work every day. That's on top of just my everyday stuff. I would love that, but I could just live, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. I would have been greedy and went for 7, but you know what I mean? Nah, that's over. You know what I mean?
What, 5 to 7 a week?
7 a week.
7 a week?
That would have been a little gluttonous.
Yo, nah, not really.
Nah, I said, you know, five, I'll be all right. 5, I'll be all right. You know what I mean? And then just, you know, that's in addition to whatever's now. That's just blow money.
Oh, okay. So that's shit. In that case,
it's not living money. It's not living expense money. 5 G's a week to blow.
Shucks, that means you gotta be making like 20.
5 G's a week just to blow every week.
That means gross. That means you bring it. That means you bringing in at least 15 to 20 grand a month. I mean, a week. 15, 20 grand a week, so you can blow. So you can sit there and blow 5 a week, if not more. Hold on, 5. Yeah, you say take times 3, so at least 15. Yeah, 15 to 20 grand.
I need 5 G's a week to blow. Just blow money. 5 G's a week to blow money. You know what I mean?
Yep. I see you. You gonna be like the gun collector out this joint.
And that's really not even a lot of money. You know what I mean? That's not even no serious bread, man. Now I get my gun because the gun is only half the story, right? So you spend $2,000 on a damn gun, $2,500. You know what I mean?
All right.
Good price. You get the dope ass accessories on it. You know, you can get, you know, you throw the, you know the dopest accessory now. You know the dopest optic now, right?
Yeah, that that Olight optic.
Fuck that shit.
The Olight red dot dope, Slim. That's really dope.
Yeah, but yo, you got 5 G's a week to blow on your shit. What the hell you spending on an Olight optic for?
Yeah, because I ain't got my batteries no more. Everybody talking bad about that joint, but we recharge everything. We recharge our cell phones, our watches, your firearms light. Your lights are rechargeable. Why would you not want an optic light? I mean, a rechargeable optic. Why not? Batteries are expensive.
It's fine. I'm gonna try it out. I just gotta I've been using my 2 Alpha Life card on coffee and shit.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yo, Dunkin' Donut
I've been using the channel card because don't nobody send me no cash apps or nothing, man. I don't got no giveaways, so I've been spending my the channel money on getting me some coffee in the morning to come up with concepts for the for the channel.
So you want accessories? You say money or optics or something? What you need? What you want?
Yeah, but you're gonna get every week. You gotta buy. You got your $5,000 budget, right? Your $5,000 budget, right?
Yeah, hot tub Tony. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. What? Hot
You
tub,
said the yup.
You got $5,000 a week, right? $5,000 a week, right?
Uh-huh.
So you get to buy yourself. This is just blow money. This ain't your working bills money.
Yeah, gotcha.
You buy a gun. You buy yourself a gun. You get yourself an optics. I'm not buying no motherfucking Hollow Sun or no Olight.
Why not?
Man, I might get it for the channel, man. But you know what I'm saying? You know the dope ass optic.
So you gonna go after the more like the higher end stuff or mid range to high end.
I'm gonna get a little bit of everything, but you know, I'm gonna get some dope shit.
Yo, until I mean, like for real, flashlights. I am a Home Depot 3-pack
Can't
flashlight
put a Home Depot light on your gun, man.
But I actually none of my none of my. I gotta put one on there. I definitely got to put one on my AR, but I don't have any.
They don't sell now, man. You get daggone Skilly. You got
Yeah.
a Skilly. You got a Surefire.
Yep, on my Glock.
You got Surefire Skilly, a rich motherfucker, boy.
On my Glock.
Skilly, a rich motherfucker.
Dog, I ain't nowhere near rich for
You
player.
got Surefire though, man.
Yeah,
Smash
I
it,
mean,
The
he got-
defense,
he
yeah,
got
it's
350.
rechargeable.
let me tell you something. That light was so expensive. I only got one, cuz.
You know how many you need, nigga? Shit.
But I got a bunch of these. I got a bunch of these.
I need to step up my shit, man, because I see my man Integrity going to these classes by himself. You know what I mean? And I gotta step up my game. We got to show our presence in these tactical classes, because these people on the other side who may or may not be down with you, you know what I mean? They of a different complexion. They doing totally different types of training, bro. And it's obvious. And they selling that shit and they making it look fun. I got my night vision I got to get, man. Everybody in the house got to get a dope ass set. And that's like 15 G. So that's like 3 weeks of my $5,000 that I got to save up for night vision. You know what I mean? And then these cats is killing me, right? Just when we started catching up with the night vision, some of us, we already put it in our budget to purchase, right? They got night vision with thermals, bro.
Yeah.
The fusion shit. So the shit, you got the regular night vision, you see it in the dark, and you was like, damn, I can't, is it really something there? Flip down, it should be like Predator out this bitch, bro.
See, they keep moving the goalposts. How much are those?
The ball.
I'm good.
They keep moving the ball, bro. And it's like, oh shit. Everybody, you know what I mean? But yo, the brothers just messing with the flashlights now, man. They trying to figure out whether to, get it Surefire like Skilly. You know what I mean?
Shit, y'all keep yourself some players
Integrity. I got you. I got you, Integrity. I want that. I want both of them.
For that thermal crap, keep yourself some flares on your vest.
Yo,
you just making your target bigger. You making your target bigger, man.
Shit, I throw a couple flares and move. They think you buy them flares. That's all right. Be behind them flares. Yeah, usually the heat signal, all right, mother.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I can sit here, like, it's crazy because, like, I was listening to Dust, Kick Up Dust the other night, and he was sitting there talking about, him doing his night shoot.
In the game. This is dopest. Go ahead.
Oh, he was talking about doing his night shoot, and now how he had to sit there and change and make adjustments. You know what I'm saying? From being in a pitch dark area, like his gear needed to change now just from doing that one class that he did. And I'm sitting there like, shucks, man. Like, I honestly, I'm still saving up for regular night vision. Now I got to sit here and save up for something else. How much more is this going to cost me?
This is what I'm getting when I get my 5 G's a week. My blow money. This is the optic right here.
What is this joint? Sir, that's say $3,400.
And don't even got thermal or night vision, man.
That's $3,400.
Right.
I don't even know nobody with one, bro.
Slow. You know how many trips I can go on with $3,400?
Man.
Yo, and that's just the red dot.
Right.
Yo.
It ain't even a holographic, man.
That's a first class ticket to Egypt, round trip. Yo, you lunch.
Yo, you ain't got one of those on your shit. Your shit is trash.
Oh, come on.
You're gonna do about 5 years
if you ain't got one of them on your shit is trash.
Dog.
Yo.
For the average citizen, you gonna be eating you a lot of peanut butter.
You ain't got one of these, I don't give a fuck what EO text you got, nigga. And you ain't got one of them, your shit is trash.
Yo. I got one to fly. You done gave $3,400. I got the flyest trip. I'm going to South America. I'm going to Colombia. I'm about to go Chile. I'm about to go. Yo, come on, man.
Nah,
Yo,
not for no red dot. I'm not giving you no
that's a
3500.
red dot, man. That's
Nah.
not a holographic. That's
And
not
it's
an
battery
LVD,
operated.
Yo,
It ain't even rechargeable.
yo, that shit, you could take the battery out and that shit still run for 10 hours.
Oh, word? See, that's another thing. Everything start going rechargeable. What if, like, if the
These are
S hit the
rechargeable
fan?
batteries, though. Get the rechargeable batteries.
But most of these Hollow Suns and all of these other ones, those little flat batteries, they don't come rechargeable. I don't think, do they?
Yeah,
Not,
you can get
not
the ones that come any battery. You can get a rechargeable battery.
well, if
Because that's the
somebody
whole
can
thing.
put me out of 2032, send me that link.
Right,
To my phone,
2032 is
goddamn.
right.
Send you
Because
what
I
link?
don't remember to a rechargeable 2032, and I work around them batteries.
if the power goes out and we don't have electricity and we got to go to solar, we're going to need rechargeable optics in order for our red dots to be able to work. You're not going. Your batteries are going to go away after a while.
Yeah, man.
So you know,
this is the cheap night vision, man. This is cheap night vision that I get when I get my 5Gs a week. I'm gonna show. Let me open this shit up. This is a cheap one. This is a cheap one. These are the garbage ones, man. Anybody who know night vision tell you these shits is garbage, bro. Watch. Anybody tell you these shits is garbage, right? But I'm getting them because it's what I could. If I got my 5Gs a week, it's what I could really, you know what I mean?
So is it garbage because of like the way that they work, or is garbage because
they're not the top dog, they're not the top dog shit.
Got you. Okay.
So these are mildly affordable. So I'm gonna share the screen.
I bet.
Getting used to the share screen thing. Hold up. Here they are.
What? Slim. 12,500.
Yeah, that way I can have everything, man.
Y'all crazy.
That way I can have everything, man.
Well, give me a
15,000
my house right now.
Huh?
I pay. Boy, you talking about 12 payments on my house?
Yo, right? Yo,
I'm straight.
That's a daggone rental property for the next year. I'm good.
And these are cheap joints, man. These are Chinese ones. These ain't even the motherfucking high-end shit.
Oh.
You
So
see
Lily's optics
see
is
that shit, dude, knowledge gotta be blowing your mind. That should be like 75 grand, bro.
See, there you go with that bull.
75 grand?
No.
Dude, that's a house.
Yeah.
No.
That shit that fool talking about.
Let me tell y'all something. Hey, I can borrow against my house because I can't borrow against no night vision.
That shit have no equity,
grand. 75 grand. I'm gonna give me a rental, turn that joint to Section 8, and I'm living good.
Yep, exactly.
These is PSQs.
40. What the heck?
These are shits that do knowledge be running.
44,500.
Boy.
Y'all see that? Y'all see those prices? Yeah, I might be cheap right now.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna throw a couple flares out there and let you shoot at them flares.
Hey, look, I'm just gonna hide at night and I'm not gonna come out until the day. Look, we can battle fight during the day. That's just how I'm going. That's crazy.
Staying in the house see, it's not for you, like I said. In a shit hit the fan situation, those cats that got shit like this, they not defending their house. They leaving at night to go take your shit.
Boy, for 45,000, that's 1/3 of my house.
What black dude you know besides integrity? Shut up. What black dude you know who got shit like this?
I know I ain't got it. I know a nigga that ain't got it. Me.
I know an Asian guy. I know an Asian guy and a couple of white guys with him.
GPMVs? Yo, I need to know what's that age.
Hey, I'm hitting with that. Who was that song? That song Must Be Nice.
Yo.
You see why I need? See, these are little nice regular price ones, man.
See, look. All right. Well, look. Even integrity, like, why you need all that though? Yo, all right. Cool. Cool.
Because this used to be America where you used to
Oh,
be
hot
able to
tub
just
said that. My
ask
bad.
shit and don't need shit. Now you really do need shit, bro.
Yeah, what's
I
this
didn't
one?
need this shit, yo.
All right.
4 years ago,
12 to
4 or 5 years
13,000.
ago, 4 years ago, for real, I ain't need this shit. 8 years ago, I didn't need a gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Times has changed.
Yeah. So, okay, tell me this: are the prices on night vision going down, or are they just staying at that?
Well,
You know,
they got this is higher end shit. I'm just fucking with you, man. But
okay,
yes, prices are going
and
down.
the Bama say it's in stock too. In stock, ready to ship. No, thank you.
Now we're gonna get into night vision. We're gonna have to do a night vision thing on. We're gonna invite night vision dudes like Integrity and Juan Wick Pugh and them boys up here one day. You think we can get them on the channel?
Yeah.
Talk about that shit forever.
Yo, that's crazy. I mean, yo, salute to every cat that got them. I mean, yo, that's totally awesome. But
Yo, Hot Tub said you don't need it now. You don't need it now. Yo, like I said, you got your guns and you holding down your family in the house, you know what I mean? But when the Vikings come, the Vikings is not coming during the daytime like they used to. They coming at night and they pillaging. They have a history. Vikings have a history of pillaging. And they always do it at night. They come at night, man. They used to wear sheets and shit. Now they wearing motherfucking crop precision and night vision. They ain't wearing the sheets over their head no more. And they coming for your shit. So you gotta level the playing. If you in this shit for real, and you know where this world is going.
Tell me this: in your research, how long does night vision last?
I don't know. I didn't do no research like that. They just talk over my head about this shit.
Yo, I'm just curious. Like anybody in the chat, yo, like how long does night vision actually last?
It lasts as long as your battery lasts.
Hey, Hot Tub Tony said drop the link, please.
Oh, he can't scroll up, man. Hot Tub Tony want to come in here and argue. I'm already at 2 hours, man. Damn.
Integrity said people do not have a clue. Like depends on the model. Okay, because yo, this is
a lot of stuff into it, man. These fools sent me books of shit. I got literature. They sent me books with how to read the spec sheet and shit.
Like, this gonna have to be just the research alone is like a freaking job.
Nah, they'll sit there and coach you through the research.
Okay.
You get Juan and Dude Knowledge and Integrity. They'll sit there. Oh, this is what you're going to look for. They're just they got like a tutoring service or some shit.
Nah, that's cool. I'm open for, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Hot Tub Tony. What up, baby?
Man, what you need all that for? You don't need that bullshit.
You started alive, right?
Hey, man, let me tell you something, man.
Thank you, Hot Tub.
I've been in a war zone with motherfuckers who got all that shit. And you know what the motherfuckers did, who they was looking for? They went and hid in the cave to daytime and then bust a bunch of rockets all day. And half the night.
But guess what, right?
They not
my plan.
Look here. If shit hitting the fan that much, get around your people. You won't have that problem.
Yeah, but your people ain't got the right shit.
Man, let me tell you something.
Your people got them pump shotties.
It's a reason why
your people got them shotties.
Police don't go into certain neighborhoods. It ain't that they outgunned. The police got all the guns. They got robot dogs and shit. But what they don't got is the lay of the land. Motherfuckers set in urban areas, motherfuckers set up booby traps.
Yeah.
That's why when they run from the police, they hit the alleyway. You know why? They set up little shit for the police to trip over. Just little shit to make noise. Man, an insurgency can fight all that technology. We've seen it over the course of 20 years.
Okay.
We've seen motherfuckers with 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40, 50-year-old AKs hold the biggest army in the motherfucking world to a standstill.
Hot Top. We ain't talking about the army. What we
You
talking
right.
about is the Vikings.
You know what? You're right.
We
'Cause
talking about the Vikings, man.
The army is trained. These Vikings ain't trained like that. They larping.
They getting trained. You ain't see them on Instagram, man. They be doing all the brothers on you Instagram going like this, drawing from the appendix.
Let me
The
tell you
Vikings
something.
is out there with the thermals and the night vision on there, figure out how to raid your house.
They had all that shit when we went to war too. And them was
I
the
know,
main one
but they out
pissing
here
their
training.
pants.
The Vikings is out
let
there.
me tell you
We
something.
ain't talking
Them
about
was the
soldiers. We
main
ain't talking about
ones.
soldiers. We ain't talking about
Let me
Iraq,
tell you
soldiers.
something.
Afghanistan, the ones you describing was the main ones pissing their pants. Now they teaching classes to motherfuckers who ain't never seen combat in their
Yeah,
motherfucking
and that's
life.
worse. That's
They ain't
worse.
never seen combat in their life. But
I
you know
know.
who
That's
had
the worst shit
has
about it.
seen combat in their life? The motherfuckers in the hood. You know
Yeah.
who
Yeah,
has
for
seen
real.
bloodshed
That's
and
the
who
worst
has seen
part about it, though, Hot Tub.
Cause let me tell you something. All them motherfuckers who run around here taking all that training ain't never seen a motherfucker get killed. They ain't never had to kill nobody. You running up against black folks, especially in the inner city, especially in rougher neighborhoods, they seen all that. So they're mentally prepared for that. It's a level of mental preparedness you have to go into combat. When you talking about them coming into our neighborhood and doing shit to us, so a lot of us have seen that
Man, I
trauma.
seen the
So we're
Purge,
well
man. I seen the
accustomed to it.
Purge. We held
So
it down in the Purge movie, man. I seen it.
this ain't the movies, dog. That shit ain't gonna turn out like they really look, man. If shit hit
I
the
seen
fan,
the
the shit
Purge
is
movie.
not
They
gonna turn
held it
out like
down.
they
You seen
think
it in
it is.
Staten Island? The one in Staten Island?
But
This ain't no movie. I'm talking about real life shit.
Y'all making me want to drink a beer, man.
Armel, as
What
soon
up?
as you kick my dough in, I'm gonna light that firecracker, and then I'm gonna light your ass up.
Yo, for real, if I was on some Marauder shit, bro, I wouldn't even come in your house, bro.
Yep, come on in. Yep, I know the lay of my land.
I wouldn't even come in the house. You know what I'll do, man? That the Vikings showed me how to do from studying the Viking history. They used to burn the fucking house down there and kill everybody when they come out.
That requires you to get close to the house. Look here, man. Most people ain't got them night visions with thermals and stuff like that. They're gonna have a regular one. So like Skilly said, motion detecting lights knock all that bullshit they got going on out. Dogs will let me know you out there. My motion lights gonna let me know you out there.
Your dog get the 22.
You got to get close enough to shoot him.
Man, your dog get it too, man.
Your dog, if my dog in the house, he know you outside.
Your dog get it too. That's when we got thermal.
You gonna shoot me through the wall? You gonna shoot through the wall. Then I know you out there.
Right.
Nothing you saying to make it, bruh. I know you like to argue, so that's why I really not take it seriously.
We're gonna get the doggy too.
Nothing you saying make no goddamn sense.
It ain't me, man. It ain't me, man. But when the Vikings came, man, ask the Native Americans that was here in Virginia, man.
Man, you know what? I am getting sleepy. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a good night, because we not about
Skilly. Hey, Skilly, you going on tomorrow, Skilly?
But yo, the Native Americans, right? The Native Americans, right? And this place that I'm here at right now, man. They thought everything was hunky dory. They give these people food. You know what I mean? They teach them how to hunt. They teach them to lay the land. They teach them how to grow the land right here in Virginia, Maryland area, right? They waited and they butchered them people. And Vikings in the night, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna break this down to you.
They called it Maryland and Virginia.
I'm gonna break this down to you. See, you kind of hit on something.
And they knew the lay of the land.
You kind of hit on something, but you didn't hit on something. So you know what the most successful slave rebellion was? It was in your area when the slaves burnt down. It was shortly after the Nat Turner uprising. Them slaves got loose and ran into the Great Dismal Swamp, and they led the longest insurgency in American history. Because they would hit them so-called Vikings.
When we have
hold on. They would hit them Vikings and run back in the swamp. Do you know what Blackwater right now does all their training at? In the Great Dismal Swamp. You know why they do it there? Because they're still trying to figure out how slaves held a rebellion for over 50 fucking years.
Hey,
you see how that worked? So it's not. And they had the technological advantage at the time.
Let me hit you on that. When we have an event up here, man, you gonna come visit us, man?
What y'all having up there?
You know, we only like 10 miles from that tournament stuff, right?
I didn't know
live
that.
like 10 miles from there.
So you ain't far from the great. So you know what a Great Dismal Swamp is, don't you?
Yeah, I know where all I'm in Virginia, bro.
Okay.
But that's further south, though. That's down south, though.
So yeah.
That's closer to the North Carolina border.
It is. You're right.
That's further down. That's where Dam Neck is.
But I
That's
said
Virginia Beach area.
only reason I brought that up is because we as a people, as millionaire Sun people, we got this. We got it fucked up because we've always fought back, and they've always been scared of us fighting back. All this military might that they have, they should have wiped us off the planet years ago, and they haven't because they can't.
Listen, Vikings were able to control the entire all the continents in the world because they had superior weaponry.
No, that is not true at all. I'm not gonna let you butcher history. No, they didn't. Vikings were raiders. They ran in, ransacked, and ran out. They never held any.
I'm not talking about Norwegian Vikings.
Oh, you talk just say the YT people.
No, I'm talking about Western
I know you talking about.
I'm talking about.
I know you talking about. Them folks did. It wasn't no one factor that allowed that to happen.
It was.
And
yeah,
all these night vision.
They use superior weaponry.
Let me tell you something, bro. Ain't all of if all of them was as about it as they say they was, they would have took their ass to the military, but they don't. They don't go to the army. They don't go to the armed services like that.
Though. Okay, we back to the live. I'm only gonna be on here for another 10 minutes, right? Because my leg's starting to hurt. But this is the thing for real, because I'm drinking a beer, trying to laugh with y'all, trying to act like I'm normal. I'm trying to make the live like regular live, right? But check this out, Tub. Right? Do you think in a shift situation that we're going to be ethnically polarized?
Bruh, let me explain something to you about my people. When worst comes to worst, we've always stuck together because we've always had to rely on one another because we can't.
So I got a question. You gonna
else.
let some Jamaicans in your community or some Haitians? You gonna let some Jamaicans or some Haitians inside your Georgian black community?
They already here.
I talk about when y'all click up.
As long as they ain't selling us out, I'm cool with you.
No, because say for instance, like where my man City Styles, he's still in here, right? Where we grew up at, right?
Yeah.
We grew up in a black neighborhood. Yeah, the neighborhood was black, but we had Haitians over here, we had Jamaicans over here, we had Trinidadians over here, right? They ain't fuck with us, we ain't fuck with them.
Well, guess what?
You know what I mean?
If that's
we
how,
went
if
to
that's
school
how they
together
go,
and shit. We went to school together. Yeah, what's up? And it was short, but we stayed over here. They stayed over there, and it was all good. They ain't fuck with us. They fought each other. They ain't fight us. When those Jamaicans was up there, when they was doing their thing in the 80s, they was shooting each other. They wasn't messing with us.
Armel, they gonna have to get on code. If they don't get on code,
they don't believe they ain't on the same code.
Well, then they gonna get left behind, and then whatever happened to them, happened to them.
You know,
that's just how it's gonna be.
These is hardened criminals from other places, man.
They not as hard. They not as hardened as you think they is. Because let me tell you something, buddy. Ain't but one group of black people on the planet that fight white supremacy on a daily basis, and that's the foundation of Black Americans, bro.
Yo, we have
fought in over longer than that, damn near 500-year active resistance.
So do you see what's going on in Maui and Sierra and Burkina Faso and Niger?
Yeah, I see all that. They trying to kick the French and the Americans out.
They out of there. They've been out of there.
No, they're not. No, they are not.
They're out of there, bro.
No, they're not.
They're out.
No, they're not. Because the Americans are still in Burkina Faso. How do I know? Because the contract is still over there. And I have people that contract that are over there right now. They're trying to get them out of there. They're trying to figure out how they can get them out
of there, boy. They cut the news out of there, everything.
No, they're not.
They let you conduct business and stuff.
One thing you cannot tell me is geopolitics, bro, because I've been in them places. I know what's over there. I still got peoples over there.
Anyway, man, I'm gonna end the live, man. We 15 minutes up, and I gotta finish taking. I gotta put my leg up.
Yo, put that old leg up.
Yeah, man.
Integrity, you know this, don't you?
Yo, my
You got
wife
a
told me to
single
go
leg.
on, my wife told me to go on OnlyFans and show my scars, bro.
Hey, I'm about to sit there and do an OnlyFans with feet.
Oh, go ahead, man. Fuck that.
I'm doing it. Hey, I met a girl that does 100K a month. Feet.
On her feet. Yeah, yeah.
Feet. She came in the shop the other day. Feet.
You think I sell mine?
What's her OnlyFans?
Yo. All right, next time when she come in the shop, I'll take a picture with her, post it, and tag her.
I don't want your picture. I want her OnlyFans.
No,
I might subscribe.
I'll put it on. I'll put it up for you. 100K on feet.
Hey man, y'all don't judge me.
Oh no, I like feet. I like feet. My wife would tell you, like, before I that was one of the things we were sitting there watching TV. I had to pull her socks off when we were dating because I needed to see what the feet look like. I like feet. I'm into it.
Hey, you see what Mentos put in there? I ain't the only one.
Yo, I like P.
Teeth?
P.
Oh, okay, deal. Yeah.
Hold on. Did he say P?
No, the P word.
Oh man, I was finna go in on you, bro.
That's the P word.
Yo.
That's a little bit past me right there, bro.
The P word. Nah, I ain't R. Kelly, man.
Hey man, look here. I don't judge, bro. Do your thing. If that's what you like, man, that's between you and your wife.
Right.
When you first said it, I was like, at first I thought golden showers too. I thought that's what it was.
I don't want to talk.
I don't judge at all, bro.
Yo, I'm French vanilla, like Carbon Q called me.
Neither you nor Carbon is vanilla.
Right, far from
And hey, look here. I love Carbon, but you can tell I said that.
I don't like Carbon Q call me French vanilla.
Yeah.
But yo, man, it's good night. It's been fun. I'm gonna end the live, man. No, ain't no fucking golden showers, fucking Joe Vox.
Hey man, he got that bald head. He do kind of resemble R. Kelly a little bit.
Come backstage, man.
Somebody get pee down, boy. You don't want to
come backstage. Come backstage. Hey, Integrity, come backstage. Integrity, come backstage. What's your night vision on?
Hey, shout out to the ones that like to get peed on.
Shout out to the Golden Shower crew.
I like that R. Kelly song, The Power of the Pussy.
Our man finna go upstairs and lay the plastic down on the bed.
All right, good night. Fuck y'all. Bye. Fuck y'all niggas.
Drip, drip.